It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for... It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes. The greatest, Muhammad Ali, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shut night.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee, the one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Take the phone off the hook. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. And there's the bell to start the round. Well done with that counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The straight right just misses. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Swing and a miss with the jab. We're at the halfway. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
The straight right just misses. What desire, but at what cost? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Looks like they're out of trouble.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And they figure out the combination to this safe. Incredible work rate.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble.
Don't let him off the hook. Finish him. He's gone.
And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it, kitchen sink.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Get your breath back, and then we'll go again round after that. Don't worry about it. Stay focused.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And he scores with the counter. Can't find a home for that jab. It's obvious who the bigger, stronger fighter is. Let's see if they use it to their advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter punch. There's a Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Every time, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Let's Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Listen, get your breath back, and then we'll go again the round after that. Don't worry about it. Stay focused and stay.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. Both men step back for just a moment. When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. He had his moment, but has it gone by?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take Pensacola's finest is down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I've got to see that again.
Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
And then we'll go again the round after that. Don't worry about it. Stay focused and stay.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Couldn't land that jab. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So he's back on his feet, but the judges aren't going to give him this round for sure.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Has Roy Jones Jr. in trouble? Has he weathered the... And you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Total dominant. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. They ring the bell, and here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Beautiful counter shot. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. So much for boxing. This is a... And down goes Jones Jr. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Well, he's back up, but now what, Johnny?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nice counter punch right up to the end of the... Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous? You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.